Hello there. I'm in Shipton Oliffe, and this beautiful church is St Oswald's Church. I'm going to go for a walk today, but I'm going to do something a bit different. Rather than relying on modern, newfangled things like GPS, I'm instead going to use a map. So join me for a little walk in the countryside. I've had the first temptation to reach for my phone and check the map using GPS, but I resisted. This is fun. So we're heading south, and we're heading to Withington, and then there's a dismantled railway line. I think we'll be walking alongside it for a bit, so might try and look for some evidence of the railway, how it used to be, look for some old railway infrastructure. Right, at least this crossing is just a straight line. I can see on the other side there is a stile. Oh, bit of a blind corner though. And it is dual carriageway on one side. Fun. Yeah, this is pretty sketchy. Okay, I'm going. Oh, dead hedgehog or something on the road. I'm across. Whoa, that's sketchy. I imagine actually crossing this way might be less sketchy. Yeah, because you can see around the corner a bit more. So for future reference, crossing south to north just here is probably safer. Anyway, wow, nice. We've crossed the road and we're greeted with a nice little view. Now I'm a bit apprehensive because on the way back I have to do the same road, but it'll be dual carriageway on both sides of the road. Right, bit of a descent. Peaceful woods. After the noise of the road, now I've come off the ridge, there's solid ground between me and the traffic and can't really hear it at all. Just about. Just approaching this river now. It looks a beautiful river. It's kind of winding through the flat bottom of the valley. Very nice. So, looks like the dismantled railway is kind of running along that tree line, kind of just at the edge of the field, I'd say. The footpath follows basically round the side of these woods, which are called Cleveley Woods. So we're going to stick to the edge of Cleveley Woods, follow it down, and probably have a few little peeks at this beautiful river. This bit of the bank on the edge here is very, very spongy and wet, so I think in the recent rain that we've had it was likely flooded quite a long way up. Ah, love this little river though. A very classic river, just winding through this flat valley between the kind of hills over there and the hills of Cleveley Woods over here. These two little lambs are so cute. They're just jumping around, leaping, bleating. They look so happy, running all over the place. A stile over barbed wire into a river. Huh? Anyway, right, sorry sheep. I'm going to have to walk through here. So it's times like this, so noisy, times like this that I would generally reach for my GPS, or reach for my phone with a map on that shows me where I am, so that I can tell where exactly I'm supposed to be going. I can see there's a nice embankment, a clear sign of railway activity, and a reminder of just how much effort went into building any railway, anywhere. Like, to have to basically raise this whole bit of land by 4 or 5 metres, it's crazy. But they did it all over the country. And then it lasted 100 odd years, and then they closed quite a lot of it down again, which in a way is even more sad and quite a waste of human effort, really. But anyway, let's not talk about the beaching cuts right now. You can look that up if you want to. Right now we're trying to figure out where exactly this intersects the dismantled railway. So this line, quite a short line, just connecting two bigger lines. This was the Midland and South West Junction Railway, and it ran until the 1960s, when the beaching cuts stopped all passenger services, and then in the 70s or thereabouts the freight services were stopped and the line was taken up. But they didn't take it all away, so you can still find bits of railway infrastructure like this bridge, this slightly unsafe looking bridge. Strange walking under here now, so quiet, there's no one really around apart from the sheep. But to think, when the Midlands and South West Railway was at its prime, this would have been a bustle of activity. There would have been trains coming and going, and a lot more noise than there is now. It feels like this is one of those footpaths that feels like nobody uses it ever. It's almost like I lost the footpath, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. What I want to do is actually see the railway line itself. Go and stand up there. Let's do that. Here I am, on the Midland and South West Junction Railway, on the bridge. So there's the sheep field I just walked through, and then we're going to carry on walking up along this way. Going to walk along it a bit, see if there's a slightly easier way on and off. Oh, yeah, okay. So under the bridge was not the way the footpath went. The footpath, you were supposed to carry on up to this gate here and then walk through, and it's much simpler, which makes a lot of sense. But nice to be able to see that bridge, bit of railway infrastructure there. After I was saying about the embankments further back, the opposite of an embankment is a cutting. They've actually had to cut into the hill, because the trouble with trains, they're not very good at going up or downhill. Metal wheels against metal rails prefer flat, so that's why they have to build embankments to raise things up, and build cuttings when you need to bring things down a bit. Before the railway, where I'm stood here and where the trees are at the top of that side of the cutting, it probably would have been a fairly flat slope between here and there, and they've cut all of that earth out, all of that earth just there, and not just here, all the way along as far as it needs to go. Yeah, so yeah, this hill would have just carried on up to the ridgeline, and they've just sliced a bit of railway into it. Ooh, I can hear a waterfall or something. bridge. It's got a bit of bounce. Whee! This is a complete bog. I thought it looked wet, but this is like really wet. I have got waterproof boots on. I just don't want it to go over the top. Because, oh no, they're not boots, they're shoes. Why did I not wear my proper walking boots? Not thinking straight. Oh, that's deep, that's deep, that's deep! Oh, we've had a breach. We've had a breach. Yep, there is water inside my walking shoe. Stuck in the gate. There we go. Let's put that over. Alright, on the road for a bit. So, made it to Withington, and the sun's out, which is lovely. Here at the church, which looks like it's having some work done at the moment, but quite pleasant nevertheless. But we're not going to stop here for long. Need to check the map and see where we're going next. So, just follow the road round at the church, then we can start heading east on our next segment back towards Shipton Oliffe. Let's get going. Beautiful church here in Withington. Kind of that classic English village church. Very nice. Oh gosh, this is a very low down tunnel. And another low down bit. And then down the bottom here, I can see our dismantled railway again. But this bit looks a little bit better maintained than the last bit we walked under. Wow, much better preserved than the last one. Wow. It's not often you see a hare. It's even less often you see a hare reasonably close. And it is vanishingly rare that a hare will walk towards you. I think it must just have not seen me. But that was the closest I've ever been to a hare. Kind of a bit, oh, still see it actually, it's just over there. Oh, anyway, I'm halfway up this hill. I was a bit worried because the map suggested that we should have been going kind of diagonally up this hill, but seem to have found the way. The weather's just getting better and better. Oh, there's a couple of hares, 2 of them. So I'm thinking I need to be over that side actually. I don't know, but it doesn't look like it's the edge of a field. Oh, what does that say? Do not feed the horses. Okay, that's fine. But I was hoping it would be more like, please keep the footpath. Oh, hang on, it does look like a stile though. I think it might be a stile. I think maybe that was the way we were supposed to come somehow. Oh yeah, there's a gate over there. Don't know. Missed a turning somewhere, I would say. But yeah, stile here. And I think we were supposed to have come out of that gate somehow, but somehow Missed that completely. All very intriguing, really. Why is there a racetrack? Looks like there's a little building on the ridge there. Looks like a kind of commentary booth. It's got like windows, and I mean it's in a prime position up on the hill there. So yeah, I guess they must run some sort of horse racing here. And then we leave this place and head towards these woods over here. What does this arrow mean? No. Let's carry on up the other side. Let's go. Aha! Glad I ignored those left arrows. So this usefully tells us that we're looking for a stile kind of diagonally. So I'm going to aim for that little clump of trees right there. Right, well, there's the little clump of trees. The stile's not here, but I can see it. It's only 15-20 metres down the hedgerow a bit. So that's fine. And look at this way. See all where we walked previously. At the bottom there, that line of trees at the very bottom of the valley, that's the dismantled railway. That's the embankment bit that we didn't walk on. And just round the corner of the hill, that's where the cutting was that we did walk along a bit. Wind's getting up a bit now. Still got some sun though. There we go. Stile. Just about make it out because there's a sort of footpath heading across the field that you can just about see. Oops, I think I probably should have been on that side of the hedge because this gate is locked and there's a sign there saying private, no public right of way, but close enough. Close enough. The actual footpath goes through there. So quite a bit, let's cross. Halfway. This is actually easier than I thought. Motorbike. And then nothing this way. So we'll cross. Don't know why I made such a big deal of that, but I guess if it had been a busier section or moment, if it had been a busier moment, that wouldn't have been so easy. But yeah, now down this little lane here, back to Shipton Oliffe. Looking at the map, I'm wondering if I did just start in Shipton, which is where I'm heading to, and then maybe Shipton Oliffe is this bit further round. Don't know, it's all fairly close together. Well, according to that sign at least, it's Shipton Oliffe. Case closed.